Hundreds of environmental activists take to the streets of South Korea's Busan as the fifth session of the United Nations Intergovernmental Committee, or INC5, gets underway in the city. The session aims to secure a world-first international treaty to curb the explosive growth of plastic pollution, and these demonstrators hope the delegates live up to the promise.
So INC5 and a global plastics treaty represents a once-in-a-generation opportunity for us to address plastic pollution, what is a global problem at a global scale. And so we're here to demand that leaders from around the world step up and protect human health, our climate, and biodiversity from the scourge of plastic.
Nearly 500 million tons of plastic waste are produced each year, more than double the amount from 2 decades ago. It's proven a major issue, with pollution piling up in rivers and oceans and particles of plastic even found in clouds and human breast milk. To address the issue, the session's delegates from 175 countries will spend the next week negotiating an agreement that will be legally binding globally. Policies raised over the past 4 sessions include capping new plastic production at 2020 levels and mandating new products be made with at least 40% recycled plastic, something many developing countries are on board with as they struggle to cope with waste.
Reusable plastic cups is a very good idea because Sri Lanka facing huge plastic pollution using the single-use plastic cups and single-use items.
A broad coalition of countries has also supported going a step further by reining in production with a focus on restricting single-use plastics. That notion, even backed by the US, a major plastics producer, and supported by environmental activists.
We can't look at the waste management solutions without looking at production caps. We have to slow down and start phasing out of plastic production and plastic products.
But the idea has some powerful opposers. Major producers of plastics and the fossil fuels used to make those materials, including China, Russia, Saudi Arabia, and Iran, want to focus on waste management. That's despite scientists saying recycling isn't keeping up with production, estimating only 9% of plastic waste is recycled globally. There are also fears the United States' incoming Trump administration could withdraw US support. Those lingering divisions are casting doubt on whether an agreement will be reached.
플라스틱 감축 목표에 대한 논의도 지금 진전이 전혀 되고 있지가 않고, 그리고 플라스틱 생산국하고 이제 소비국 간의 어떤 입장 차이가 실질적인 어떤 그 플라스틱 원료 생산 감축에 대한 합의를 굉장히 어렵게 하고 있고.
But while there are competing approaches to reduce plastic pollution, the broad consensus among delegates is that waste must be reduced. At the rate things are going, without a treaty, plastic production will double by 2050 and triple by 2060, an outcome no one here wants to see. And while debate is expected throughout the week, hopes are high that there will be some action towards lowering plastic pollution, whether or not session delegates agree on a full, final treaty. Chen and Rosie Grenenge for TaiwanPlus.